now it's time for the video nobody asked for, but I'm gonna give you anyway. It's beautiful. This little so I copied the heart for the straw quite a bit. Oh, how it's so flat compared to my sister's. 2 crystals, the roses that you saw first in my class. You know, my favorite. Desk tour. So depending on when this is posted, you might be really confused because of the room makeover video I did, and then immediately it's completely different because I can't keep my room the same for more than 5 seconds, so I changed it again, so don't mind that. But here's a tour because I'm really proud of how my desk is looking right now. Hope you enjoy. First of all, before we can do anything, we need to turn on my fairy lights. Yes, they are painters taped to my wall. We're just gonna ba-ba-bing. My desk. It's beautiful and it's like my little office in the corner of my room. I do my schoolwork here, I edit here, I craft here. This is where everything gets done. So I think I'll start with this end of the desk and then make our way over. So first of all, on top we have this little jar thing that I glued some lace and a tiny rose on. And I have all my pens in here and a random Hello Kitty straw. And next to it we have, I can't remember her name, I think her name's like Lyra and Freya. I can't remember, but they're cute and they sit there. And then here we have this little dish that I actually thrifted the other day and it cost us $1, which is like steal. Some out of charge fake AirPods. Oh, they aren't out of charge. Fake AirPods. And I have a few lip products. Burt's Bees lip balm, vanilla bean, MCO Beauty lip balm, and this Glossier one. They all sit there, they chill. Yeah. Here I have my fake Stanley, 1.5 liters. It's a cup, and I also hot glued lace on it. Then over here, my beautiful MacBook is charging. I love her to the depths of my bones. She took a long time to save up for. And I'll just give you a little sticker tour because why not? So first of all, this sticker here is from Wildflower. I got it when I bought my phone case. This is a random bow sticker from Temu. This one I printed out from Pinterest, and this is also from Temu. And then this I got when I ordered some clothes from Brandy Melville. And this one's also another thing I printed from Pinterest. And there's also this other sticker from Wildflower. And then my charger has a bow on it, really mangled right now. Just pretend it's normal. And also inside my laptop there's also this Toro and You sticker that I just stuck there. Okay, so that's the top of this side. Then we come to my wonderful drawers. First of all, I tacked a heart for this drawer. Then in here we have a lot of random things. This drawer's so ugly. I'm just gonna speed run this. Hot glue, stuff for my pin machine, stickers, stationery thing, mats, whatever those are called, weird sunglasses, random fidget toys that I use during school, an X-Acto knife, mini microphone, a lot of random crap sits there. I just shoved that. So yeah, that's enough of that drawer because it's ugly. Next drawer is also ugly. Trinkety things from when I was a kid. Oh look, babies. Isn't that normal? Yeah. Lights, fairy line case, pencil case, mini notebooks I got in kids' church literally years ago that I've never usual stuff. And then this here, this one isn't a drawer, it's a door. In here I just have school books, ew, my school diary, some pliers, and those blue boxes have my Invisalign because I'm doing Invisalign, and a couple, this is my password diary, day-to-day diary, just gotta, oh my gosh, can't move that far, okay, yeah. Then my desk chair is here. She's old and she's been through it. She has paint on her from when I painted my room. Lots of paint on her. Then we come along. So here on this side of the desk, we'll start it off with this disco ball candle. I cut up a CD and hot glued it all on, which took a really long time. I recommend just buying an actual disco ball candle. Then we have my beautiful mushroom lamp. Then over here, we have this little Sylvania family's room that I made that took a really long time and it's still kind of a work in progress. But on the outside, it's just covered in paper and there's felt for carpet, pink wallpaper, and that tiny little window that took a really long time to make. And then her bed, we've got lace dangling, bow glued to the side. There's a mini mattress under there, and that quilt and that pillow I made. And I actually made that from scratch. Like I sewed the quilt, the mattress, hot glued together ice cream sticks to make furniture. I also did that with this little dresser over here that's also made out of icebox stick. And that chair's made out of a button and toothpicks. And then these tiny little, hello.
Mom said dinner's ready.
Oh, okay. Then above it, I have this little makeup bag that took a really long time to sew. Cute, so she sits on top of it. Then here we have this Hello Kitty pencil cup, also from Temu, filled with some of my highlighters that I use. Then this little cardboard box. I painted this myself. This was supposed to be like fawn print, but it cracked, so just don't look too closely. And inside I keep all of these pins I made. Majority of these are ugly, and that all sits just there. Then we have this little yellow crate that I just keep little washi tapes for journaling in, and I keep a very hefty stack of sticky notes. I just bought this new stack recently because I was running low, especially on my heart ones. They're coming like really closely to an end, so it's really handy with these. I just do them for little to-do lists, and I love my little crate. I don't know, it just makes me feel fancy owning all my little things that sit in their own little spots. Then I have this little heart dish that has another Sylvanian family in it. I think this is Fino. The other Sylvanian family's little hair pieces and accessories sit in there. And 2 rocks. I don't know where I got these. Sorry, 2 crystals. They're cute though, and they just keep Fino company. Then there's this other little Sylvanian family here. Can't remember her name, but she sits there. Then I think I should show you this poster wall. How wonderful. It took a really long time to find something that I really like, but this is what I ended up with. Literally all of these pictures are from Pinterest. I'm not gonna lie. I find them all on Pinterest. This is poster for a movie I didn't even watch, I'll be honest. I'm actually such a poser. I didn't watch that movie, but I thought the poster was cute, so I just stuck it on there. So don't mind that. Then we have a Beabadoobie Beatopia poster. I love Beabadoobie, so I'm not a poser there. And then a little whatever, little poster there having some strawberry jam. How cute. Then I have these little hearts that I cut out myself from an old book and stuck them there, and a Deja Vu poster because I love Olivia Rodrigo so much. She's goated. Gilmore Girls poster and a Degas Gazette de Billon Arts. This is from a magazine, I think. So yeah, that's the poster wall broken down. And then coming along here, then these are my favorite craft crates so much. So these are sewing things and these are journaling things. Top blue crate here is full of stickers. Don't question the miraculous ones, alright. Got Toro and New, random donuts, butterflies, all sorts of random ones that all just sit together in there. Then in this is my journaling box of every other journaling supply. Cut out papers, pictures, things I cut out, stuff from packaging. This is from a mug box, all sorts of things like that. And I just stick it all in here in case I might ever use it for journaling. Love those. And then these are my sewing crates, as I mentioned. The top crate has sort of like sewing accessories, you might say. I have the little roses that you sew on things, and my lace, ribbons, more lace, more ribbons, all those sorts of things. This is probably my favorite box in my whole desk. I love sewing, and the rose on the top are just so cute. Then in the next one, we have my very favorite fabric. I have different fabrics in other boxes, but these are the ones I tend to lean towards the most used. So yeah. That hurt my shoulder blade somehow. Then under here, we have this little shelf that has my mum's tablet that no one uses. This random sheet of paper I used. It's like a direction thing that I wrote for myself on how to use shrink plastic when crafting. I just use that all the time. And a receipt for a poster I bought from Kmart that I still need to pick up. Then this drawer, craft drawer, this has a lot of random supplies. First of all, ice block sticks for when I make tiny furniture. These are for pom-pom making. I have a bunch of rubbers in this. Painter's tape, double-sided tape, pop tabs in this jar. A box that I'm still yet to finish painting. Seashells, lace stuff, some sticky notes I don't use back there. And this random little Kirby phone I started making ages ago that I never finished. This took so long to make, and it's actually really sad that I never finished it. It was turning out so good too. Anyway, so yeah, that's all the craft supplies in there. Then this drawer, this is like the messiest drawer in here probably. We got my money box. We got a keyboard I use sometimes.
Jewelry, bunch of beads and stuff to make jewelry in here.
We have a wheat back in the corner, and there is some cut out stuff that I might use to make a poster or something. That all gets hidden away in there. Okay, so now we're moving up. We're moving up in this world. This is my makeup bag that took a really long time to sew, but I'm really proud of it. And inside I have a lot of pens that I don't use as often, and they sit in there. Please close. Please close. I can't be bothered for this. Please close. Okay, I also attached a bow to it and some pins that I also made. And then another Sylvanian family. This is Rose. I love Rose to death. She's beautiful. She sits right there. And also this mug and little saucer tray for it I got off Amazon. Looks kind of weird, but I kind of love it. Then here we also have a bow here. And then along this shelving unit, we have 2 crates here, both filled with wool for crocheting. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. It all just sits in there. I have more wool in other places, but these are the most used sorts of colors, so they stay there. Then I have this little photo frame that I got. It was originally gold and it took a lot of time to paint, and it still looks kind of munted. Can you see that? It's cracked and it's like chipping. And there's a photo of me and my friend on a sleepover we went on ages ago. That was literally the funnest sleepover ever. We watched a rom-com. We're sitting under her bunk bed there. There was junk food in a tray in the middle. We had face masks on, fairy lights. It was such a vibe. So fun. Literally so fun. Then here we have a teapot that was my sister, and she's yet to claim it, so I'm just keeping it in the meantime. And also this little spiral candle and a bow holder for it. And that all just sits there, and that's my whole desk. Hope you guys think that's as cute as I think it is. Literally love it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the future.